Taking a look at the world of Bouncy Kingdoms, we've got a problem. The medieval forest is gigantic compared to the tropical island, and each was made with a different technique. I've decided the best step forward to make all 4 kingdoms fit together would be to start over from scratch. Piecing together the forest out of blocks was mind-numbing, and I never want to do that again. Let's start with a flat plane with a subdivision surface modifier, and I'll pull up areas and add slopes and elevations. I'm going to stick closely to the original layout of the island. I'll use a shrink wrap modifier to apply the pathways. Once it's done, I just need to plop down all the characters, trees and objects. Now to recreate the medieval forest. I've now got a better idea of who will be living here, and I can lay out things much better, including a rocky mountain top and a secret underground passage. I went to visit the JFK Memorial, and seeing these ancient stone steps carving through the forest gave me an idea for my own forest. Now I think this is already looking so much better. King Yeti's Ice Kingdom is next. In the centre will be a giant ice mountain you will have to climb up to reach him. I've also created a tunnel for our train to pass through. I can adjust the points on the Path 3D node to make our toy train travel through and around our new terrain. Lastly is the gemstone quarry. In the centre will be a deep pit and a massive volcano. To create lava, I used a cube of a subdivision surface modifier and moulded it to flow down and through the land, and then gave it an emissive material to make it glow. To make the world more interesting, we need a few landmarks. A clock tower here, an ice bridge here, and stairs down into the quarry. When you enter the forest, you will see a fountain with 2 characters. These are actually the player characters from the very early prototypes of Bouncy Kingdoms. Right now in England, we've been going through a heat wave. I've had enough of endless sun. We need a particle node to give us rain. At the end of each day, a randomizer will rule to decide the forecast. Now we can have sunshine, overcast, rainstorms, heat waves, and on very rare occasions, rainbows. Lastly, each kingdom needs its own soundtrack. I use different instruments to capture the feel of each land, and try to put them very ambient so they sink into the background on your adventure. We now have all 4 kingdoms ready. I have a really solid foundation to add and expand onto our game. Next time, we're going dungeon crawling. Subscribe to keep updated on Bouncy Kingdoms, and thank you to my wonderful Patreon supporters.